Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we're here with episode number 9 of the Hardcore Ironman series, a series in which I am just a Hardcore Ironman right now. Gonna go ahead and get a farming level. Okay. Try again. And there we go, up to 65 farming. Actually didn't get to see what I was going to get there, but I have all my allotments, which is very nice. I've run through kind of a lot of my snape grass, so that's been good for me so far. Been pushing up my herbs. That's essentially where I want to be in this episode. We're going to try to improve my farming a little bit more. I have a few quests I want to get that will give me some more herb lore XP. Still working on the birdhouse runs and whatnot. I have to go get some more mahoganies because I'm out of those currently, but the bank's doing pretty good, about 25 mil total, and as you can tell by the total level right now, 1463, so that is where we're going to start. Since last episode, I did actually get one woodcutting level. However, I mean, woodcutting levels don't really do anything. I just hang out there while I'm working on vids and whatnot and just get a little bit of passive XP. So in addition to that, I guess the logs do mean that I'm going to eventually get a good amount of GP back from them whenever I high alch them, and we'll work on that as well this episode because I need to get some more bowstrings through temple trekking, and I don't have the ability to do temple trekking yet. So kind of where I'm thinking right now, and that is the plan going forward. Definitely going to work on some quests. About to go ahead and get 74 strength, first little combat level of the video popping on through. I think they got me up to 88 combat as well, so we'll keep pushing that forward. I think this episode I might start switching it up with a little bit of Neve Slayer, because Konar was kind of cool to start it off, but at this point, Neve probably the way to go for me. Where'd that even come from? I have no clue where that noise came from. Nonetheless, just grinding out here. This is kind of a nice task to get a ton of blood runes on that I can sell eventually for some coins, so I'll have that, and also just a great XP task. These things have basically no defense, and I just tear through them as I hit a 0, but just want to start pushing my Slayer more and more, try to get to the 70s and 80s, bring in the real unique drops that the account's going to eventually need, but it's not something you get too quickly. It's a long grind, and here we are grinding it, so. Been a while since I've checked in on a birdhouse run, trying to get better at doing them as often as I can. Figure I've been stacking up my farming. I gotta equate that with my birdhouse runs, but up to 59 hunter off of that, and that is important because, well, one, I can catch red salamanders, which is kind of nice. I haven't done any legitimate hunter other than birdhouses, so maybe I'll give it a shot, but most importantly, birdhouses is now my best available option, and I don't have the crafting to do it. I was just gonna make the birdhouse, and as I started to, I remember that. Damn it. So I guess I'm gonna have to stick to mahoganies for a hot second, but here soon I'll go ahead and start working on my crafting. I actually have some things I can make in my bank and a lot of jewelry, so kind of stash some of those away. We'll definitely give those a try, but I may as well finish off my birdhouse run. That didn't go exactly the way I wanted it. Couple levels I'm gonna go ahead and get now. First one being a nice little thieving level. I don't think I get anything. Don't think I get anything too important from it. We'll see though. Jeez. But I've been doing a little bit of Master Farmer, just trying to keep up on my seeds. I mean, you know, something I gotta do. I use a lot of prayer potions on Slayer, and I don't want people to roast me when I run out, so I'm never gonna run out. That's the plan. 73 thieving did not indeed get me anything. Something that will get me an upgrade though is gonna be this nice little crafting level that's gonna come in. Up to 60, had to absolutely scrape the bank because I just, I thought I had enough molten glass. I did not, so I got down to these opals and jades, and luckily it got me. So 60 crafting, that unlocks me the ability to make birdhouses, and in addition to that, I could make green dragon-eye chaps, which honestly would sadly be an upgrade to my setup currently. However, green dragons, difficult to kill on a hardcore, so don't really plan on doing that. Eventually I'll get to upgrading some of my range setups, but now I have to go and get some logs because I've actually turned them all into unstrung longbows. So gotta go get some of these, and then eventually I can do some birdhouses and get some nice upgrades in regard to how many birds' nests we'll be getting, and a little bit extra hunter XP per house. Well, I have a dead wizard's head, and I'm gonna hand it over. Then I'll be able to finish a quest and get some sand from now on. So 1k thieving, 9k crafting, and access most importantly to the Magic Guild rune store, which is actually what I'm doing this for. The sand is nice as well. I also stopped being a scrub and finally figured out how to do my seaweed runs and whatnot, so I'm adding that into the farming cycle, and combining those will be a good old time. Now like I was saying, gotta go buy some runes because I was looking to stock up on some cosmics. I kind of need like 200, 300 or so for the jewelry that I've made, and it's hard to get that from the dude in Alcarid. So upstairs I go. Hopefully everything isn't sold out. I know this store can sometimes be tough, but this place doesn't even have cosmics. Well, still got access to some of the higher level runes in bulk without having to go through a dialogue. Still happy. Not as happy as I would have been, though. All right. Quite an odd place to go ahead and get a level, but I am doing an 8 of them Marek, and I said that wrong. That's not how you pronounce it. Someone told me last video in a comment, and I honestly forgot. So, yeah, worthless. I'm just going to keep calling it Marek. But 61 mining popping on through, can now get a dragon pickaxe or an infernal pickaxe, or at least I have the ability to use them. I'm not going to get them anytime soon. But yeah, one of the strangest places I'll ever get a level, I think. Little housekeeping level here. Not gonna get anything from 77 cooking. Just again, strange way to get a level. It's the second one during this quest. I had to get some salmon. I'm not sure if I had to get salmon exactly, but I follow whatever Slayer music the Almighty tells me to, so here I am getting some. Honestly, this quest has taken far too long. Basically, like, it's so far away, and there's only one teleport there that I have, really, and that's the Shades of Morton telly, and if not, I have to run there, and I've forgotten like 4 or 5 things, and even during like just the trek part, I've had to restart it 3 times now, so I'm having a tough one. Oh man. Horde quest, but happy to get it done, I guess, and sadly it's also one step closer to Darkness of Hallowvale, so I've just a bunch of sadness with this quest line. I don't enjoy it one bit, but yeah, 2k XP and 4 different skills, and most importantly, access to temple trekking, and this is going, I don't know what's going on now. I didn't finish my chat with him, but that's okay. I don't really care. I'm going to run these guys around and get some bowstrings from them, and then I can fletch that into some new longbows, get some money, and your boy be rich. I forgot that if I want to be able to use the temple trekking route there and back, I have to have actually completed Darkness of Hallowvale. I'm going to come back to this quest line tomorrow, and I'm going to do something I enjoy for the time being. It doesn't appear I'll be escaping any quests, because as soon as I went to, go do some Slayer, I was like, well, I should probably work on proselyte armor. And to get proselyte armor, ooh, nice little dark totem middle there. I don't know why that doesn't show up on the little bottom. Maybe I got to turn the untradeable drops on, but just got 75 strength. On top of that, the reason that I am here is because I need 30 rune crafting to complete the slug menace, so that's why I'm here. I'm working on getting some pure essence. I have to get about 1,000 total, and I will be good to go in that regard. I've been slacking on my Tears of Gothics. If I would have done them, I wouldn't need this, but it's okay. I'm not sad. I'm not sad. Twisted Banshees are definitely good for the pure essence. I average like 10 per kill, so about 100 kills or so, and I'll be good to go. 40k strength XP too. I'm not too mad about it. Level 60 Hunter just came flying on in. Wasn't quite ready for it, but still got it on camera. That's all that matters. I can now set up 4 traps. Moderately useful whenever I want to go Chinchampa hunting or Sally hunting. And yeah, I guess I can get some bats and Chambers of Zarek, which I won't be doing much of. I mean, I'll never get the bats. Chambers of Zarek, maybe, but depends if I make it that far, I guess. In terms of my dailies, or I guess hourlies, or whatever you want to call them, I've been enjoying them a lot more now that I've kind of added a couple things to it. It gives me a little bit more to do, and got to keep on focusing on that hunter. These levels, I mean, they're still not bad. Like, this is like 7 runs, but it's still a little bit of a grind, so I got to stay on top of it. Now at the fire altar, I had completed the wanted quest and the last little requirement to go ahead and do the sea slug menace, or the slug menace. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sea slug's the first one, but to get that done, I have to get 30 rune crafting. So I did it. I know people were calling me a rune crafting peer before. Now, I mean, 30's looking pretty good. About a third of the way to 99. Looking all right. So 30 rune crafting doesn't unlock me anything too much except for the quest requirement, which I'm gonna go do now, and then I'll probably do Darkness of Hallowvale too, because I have to do that now. I'm gonna be big sad. Talking to Tiffy, this should be the end of the Slug Menace quest. So like I said, I will now have access to Proselyte, which is gonna be the best prayer boosting gear going forward for my Slayer, and I mean just across everything. But 32 rune crafting hopping on through, and also 75 thieving. I was pretty close to that. Forgot about that. Gotten a lot of seeds. I've been working on it. Technically, I guess I should be going to Herbivore, or just trying to get up there. But I mean, like I always mention, I AFK a ton. I have a foot pedal. So thieving seeds honestly is really, really easy for me, and I don't have to focus hunter to get all those herbs. I would much rather do this. So yeah, thieving, a-okay with me. Gem stalls unlocked along with pickpocketing from gnomes. Most importantly though, let me go ahead and buy a little bit of armor from this man. Should be relatively cheap, and I'll just buy it separately. So wait, how does this work? Do I have to go to the GE? Probably not. Can I just break it here? Nice. Whew, there we go. Proselyte unlocked, looking good. And just like that, Darkness of Hallowvale completed. Actually wasn't as bad as it usually is, because since they kind of updated the quest line, had Sins of the Father come out, a few things were made a bit easier, so not as horrible as it could have been, luckily. But 2 quest points, a Tome of Experience, I guess. I'll throw that into Herblore, and 32 construction, very nice as well. Evens out with my rune crafting, and I'll get rune crafting XP next time from Tears of Gothic, so luckily enough for that. What kind of XP do I want? Just want a bunch of Herblore XP, that's all I want. Now, I can go get myself some bowstring, so I'm going to go do that, and then we can start stringing that up and have a nice little stack of cash to have waiting for me. Oh, also missed, but 1,500 total too, so that's pretty cool. Nice to see that little round level, and obviously keep pushing it higher. And there we go, another 80 level coming in with 80 fletching. Now can make magic short bows, which I've already done, so it doesn't really affect me too much. But here soon I'll be within boosting range of making a magic longbow, and eventually I guess I can make those if I want. Use are probably going to be the way to go just because they're faster to cut. I don't mind AFKing them too much. I do it every now and then. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, stats are looking good. The goal of this account, as I've said before, is not to max. It is to, go out doing some PvM and doing stuff that I enjoy. However, I mean, been focusing a lot on stats lately, just because it's kind of a necessity. Got to get some money. Got to get my game up in other places, and then eventually it'll just be, flowing with PvM content. So working on that. Next real combat goal will probably be next episode. I have to get up to 70 prayer for the Moritania Elite, or the Moritania Hard Diary. Apologies, but yeah, that's going to be pretty important for my account, so I think that that's going to be the next combat area that I look into. Then I can go to Barrows, then I can just absolutely pop off with Slayer as well. So we're on the brink of it all. I'm pretty excited, and working on some cash at the same time. Gotta love it. You guys like my meta range setup? It's pretty nice, huh? It's pretty nice. I was doing a little bit of wood cutting, but I had to go ahead and get 70 range before I ended off this video. Kind of was inching towards that and wanted to just round that off before I get into the Barrows grind and starting to upgrade my range armor. So that is going to allow me to now use a crystal bow, and in addition to that, black D-hide is our newest unlock armor-wise. So I'm definitely gonna have to start looking at glue scrolls a bit more because I haven't done too much, but that's because I haven't done too much combat. I basically have my account set up for where I want to be, and I'm going to end off the video, I guess, with a little spare woodcutting level 2. Like I said, I do it every now and then whenever I need to work on vids, and while I was editing this one together, got pretty close. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be nice having so much cash next episode, also having all my stats exactly where I want to be, and just start it off with my blue dragon grind, I'd imagine. So, sorry that this video took a little bit longer than most. I kind of had to space out my video uploads because tomorrow I'm going to go on like a little mini trip down to see some family for a few days. That was kind of sprung upon me, so I had to kind of fill them in as possible. Hopefully we'll have another video up Sunday for you guys. And yeah, as far as the bank value goes, a little over 30 mil, so looking very, very nice right there. And the stats, I mean, goodness, dude, 1504 total level within 9 episodes. I've just been tearing through this account and been having a good time doing it. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, let me know in a comment down below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.